I feel good about my look. I feel good about that price. Okay. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Kie RaShon. Today's video is brought to you by NADULA Hair. They sent me the students to try for you guys, and let's just say NADULA got me together. It is also simply saying your girl don't got nothing today, because I was tempted to go ahead and throw it back real quick, but I said, you know what? No. Let me just do my hair and my makeup and put on a cute little dress and lift my spirits up that way. And I think it helped a lot. So before I show you guys how I took myself from A to Slay, make sure if you're new to the channel, you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything else coming up. Also give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Let's go. I know y'all like, girl, what you got going on? Listen, life. I just got up, turned my camera on. Hey, how you doing? And I gotta do my skincare really quick. Just a little preemptive before we jump into me getting ready. If you watch my vlogs and see my updates on my Instagram, you know I have suffered a loss that I have never experienced in my life before. So I haven't really been getting myself together because I kind of been stuck in that place, rightfully so. But I want to get myself together today, and NADULA said, girl, we're gonna help you do that. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little hair and makeup today and step outside for a bit. Not for anything fun, but I do have some appointments for the kids. We have dental appointments today for the boys. I just used my toner. Now I'm using my my Polish Choice. Thanks to Miss Chrissy, I swear by this stuff. It is so good. And my skin feels so like weird if I do not use it. I feel like before I wear makeup, this step is really important to do because it makes my makeup sit very flawlessly, or it makes my makeup flawless. That's what I want to say. Do my oil here. My Bio Skin oil. I used this stuff when I was pregnant with both my kids, or both pregnancies. It doesn't really work, in my opinion, for stretch marks. I feel like stretch marks are hereditary. You're either gonna get them or you're not. But I feel like it did help a lot with the itching when it came to the twins' pregnancy. I had like a sack or something under my belly, and it just itched so bad. That was my, what is this called? My Snail Munson Power Essence. Then I'm gonna go in with my, this is the, I'm losing what I'm saying, my cream product, which is my SPF sunscreen. Why am I, y'all, my words are failing me this morning. It's early. I didn't expect to be up this early filming anything, but my oldest son has football practice, so I had to take him to that. Now I'm using my my Medicube collagen jelly. That is always my last step. And I feel like it just makes my skin and my face feel and look so good. Wake up, girl, wake up. I actually slept really well last night, so that was the first time in a couple weeks. So very thankful for that. More water. Ooh, my lip gloss is downstairs. And when we go eat, pretty. Turn this on. Turn on my camera light. Okay, set this up. I got my wig here. Let's get these lights on. Put on some lip oil real quick. All right, put on my microphone over here. All right, take this off and we are ready to go. So like I said, this unit comes to us from NADULA Hair. All the specs of my unit, as well as the products that I'm using in today's video, will be listed down below in my description box. So if you want to check anything out, you can. They sent your girl over their brand new 13x4 French curl bob or barrel curl bob. It comes with the 1B dark root, as well as this brown type of highlight color, which, you know, is kind of cute. I want to see how it looks on me because y'all know I got the melanin. So I want to make sure that the color is not going to wash me out. I think the look of the dark root though is going to help me. Like I told you, I've been kind of, you know, going through some things, and you know, I'm kind of in a funk, but I'm hoping that this wig is going to lift my spirits. Because sometimes, you know, you got to get dressed, you got to do your hair, do your makeup to feel a little something outside of that Sprite from that fast food restaurant. I'm trying to feel a little bit more than that. What's not going to get me in the spirit is this left side part though. NADULA, y'all are not new here, okay? Listen. I'm not gonna let it bring me down. I'm finding it, woosah. I'm not gonna wash her out the pack because she already got the curls. You see the bounce, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just style her. But if you wanna wash your wig, just make sure that you understand you're gonna have to curl it again. I'm gonna go ahead and tint my lace using my Black Radiance contour palette in the shade medium to dark. And I'm gonna use a mixture, as always, of that contour and sculpt shade. Let me just get that like that. Left side part. Who do you think you is? I'm gonna keep that brush on the side because they did put some ear tape on my wig. Y'all know I don't care for no ear tape, but if you like the ear tape, they already did it for you. So, you know, thank you for that. Let me just take this off. I do love these wig caps. The only thing is after a while, they start to stretch out and they become a little loose. I just flip that joint over and bobby pin it if I need it to be tighter. They did lessen how many you get in a pack. They used to be 6, now they give you 4. What in the world? Let me stop. I'm trying to stay up here. It's real easy to just take it down real quick, but I'm trying not to do that. This wig does come with all the security. The left side part, but find the positive. It's a 13x4. Okay, so I can part this wig however I want. It doesn't matter. Okay, I can change the part. It also comes in a 7x5. So if you want to stick with the closure look, you know, that gives you the 7x5 pretty much to your temple and back, you can definitely do that. But if your edges have been compromised, you can get the 13x4 with the ear tabs. You can cover that right on up. It also comes with all the security. So if you want to wear this joint glueless, you can do that. It has 2 combs on the side, 1 comb on the back, attached elastic band, the thin joint that is adjustable, as well as the drawstring in the back that you can lock down. Make sure you lock that bad boy down, because if you don't, it will loosen and your wig might just slide off. It's hot outside and everything's slipping and sliding. We don't want that. Make sure my edges are covered. Bring it over and let's see how this fitting. Y'all know my head is real big, 23 gang. So I want to make sure this is going to fit as best as possible. Let me just loosen this band a little bit. That left side part is always going to look good on me. It just does not feel good on me. I feel like I'm lopsided, cockeyed if you must. Out the pack. Dang it, I wish you would have sent me a right side part. This video would have been over. You hear me? Let me show y'all the sides, how she comes down. Okay, I want my part to be here and around. Did I do the curve right? I think I did. Okay. Let me just brush this over like this. Oh, that was an easy brush over. Where's my clip? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all see what a right side part would do for me, Nadula? Huh? You see? One change and my mood is already lifting. Thank you. I can see a track right there. Let me cover that. Again, it's a 13x4, so that part in that middle is gonna be short. I used to mind it, but the more I have tried wigs, or the more I work with wigs, the less I need parting space. I don't need a part all the way in the back of my head. Who needs that? That was a clean part with just my hands. Whew, I'm a little hot. I'm about to be 42. Is this the change? Let me bring, here we go, there we go. This is a 10-inch bob, so it comes like right at my shoulder. Let me flatten this down on top with my blow dryer. I'm gonna use high and hot and do that. Now what I wanna do is totally optional, but because of this hairline being so straight across, I want to pull some of this out. I need to break it up a bit to have it look a little bit more natural for me. So I'm just gonna go in at the corners here and pull this hair out. It comes out fairly easily. Is this a bye-bye notch unit? I don't know. I think I have too much product on that lace. Let me spray a little water. Let's rub some of that out. Take my brush, bring that back, bring some of this down. I'm gonna take my mousse, my Nairobi mousse, pop it on that lace, tack that down so I can melt that hairline. I've got to take off the ear tabs. Let me do that really quick. Before I wrap it down, let me just tighten this down in the back. I don't really need to tighten it too much because, like I said, the wig pretty much fits perfectly on my head. Cute little up style. I like it. Lock it in place. Tuck up the excess. Let me bring down my ear tabs here. I feel like at this point having an ear tab is a choice. Like, you don't have to have them on your wigs, especially if you're wearing your hair down. I do need to separate this from this one though. Let me see how that looks, because I don't know if that's too much hair over there. Again, a choice. It is a little bit too much hair, so I'm just gonna pull some out. Just kind of open up that side a bit. There we go. I'm just gonna cut this hair right here. Actually, I'm gonna use my razor. Oh, he outside cutting grass. If you can hear that, my bad. See what I'm doing? I'm just opening that up a bit. I need the separation between the hairline and the edges. I don't really care about that side. I can leave that. Pop this on here. I need to fix the curl on this side because it's going the wrong way, but That just comes with a little bumping right here. The rest of this is already pre-curled. Flatten this out. Probably should use my hot comb. I don't feel like plugging it up. I don't like having too many tools plugged up at once. I may need to cut this one a little shorter. Right, we're just gonna go down the hair like this. Now let's curl that up again. Hold it. And I'm gonna pin this curl right here. Set it and forget it. Bring that back up and pin that bad boy right there. The rest of this is already curled, so I don't gotta do nothing with that. All right, I need to do my brows real quick. I don't know why I took my glasses off. Y'all know I use my glasses to measure out my brows. My elevated 5-minute face. Before I carve out my brows, let me do my color corrector around the mouth, a little bit under the eye. Make sure you blend it out and let it dry down completely. You don't want your foundation to turn red. Everything that I'm using in this video is linked down below in my description box, so you can try it all yourself, okay? Let me bring my mirror a little closer, because y'all know I can't see. I'm trying to do this in the dark. This is how easy it is to do your brows. Use that same brush that I use for my color corrector to blend under the eye. Some of y'all have been with me for a while, so you've seen the transition that I've done with my makeup and how I pretty much have perfected how I like my makeup to look. I do want to get back into like eye makeup though. I used to like learning about eye makeup and using different products. I have so many palettes that I don't use anymore, and that's unfortunate. Right now I'm just doing the one color or like a mix of the two. That's all I do on my eye. Put that in on the outside and then I blend it in the lighter it gets. Put most of the product on the outside of the eye, take the excess and blend it inward. That same brush I used to prep my eye, I'm gonna use that on top to blend those in. And then take my concealer, same one I use under my brow. I'm gonna use that under my eye. I'm running out, but I'm like scraping bottle on this joint, but I'm gonna get every single piece of product out of this because, you know, this joint is not cheap, but I feel like it is well worth the money. I feel like I've had this one since summer of last year. I am gonna put on my mascara while I'm waiting for that to dry down a bit. I feel my attitude going up already. Use my powder puff here to blend this all in. Wake me up. This is the translucent baking powder, or not baking powder, but setting powder. This is white and it gives me that under eye brightness. Put it on the puff and then tap it off and then place it under the eye. And then I use my honey shade, I think it's honey. Yep, translucent honey on the other areas that I have concealed. Chin, beside the nose, in my laugh lines. Same thing, tap and pat. And then I take a little bit of it and I carve out my cheekbones. Crap, I didn't do any foundation. Brush this off real quick, put it on my my lower half of my face. I'm all out of whack, but this is what I do. And it's okay if you have powder under there because the powder actually makes it set and look a little bit more flawless too. A little bit of contour. I'm running out of this bad boy. Carve out that chin a bit. I can do a little extra powder, but it's gonna be more so the excess from the powder puff that's already on there. I will put some on my laugh line though, because I don't want that to get oily. Okay. I know y'all like, girl, this is not 5 minutes. I promise you it is. If I wasn't talking y'all through it, I would have been done already. Now, because it's an elevated 5 minutes, I do gotta put on my lashes, but I'll do that after I change my clothes. Let me just brush this off, and then I'll go back with my powder puff and press the rest of that in. I don't wanna brush it off too much, because I still want that highlighted look under my eye. Take some blush here, and I'm gonna bring it a little bit under the eye, and then back. I realize I like that blush placement a little bit better for me. Basking in the ambience. Is this finishing hairspray? No, I'm gonna use this one first. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Take this clip out. Soften it up a bit. And brush these curls out in the back. Ooh, bump my front here. That mousse is a mold, not a hold. Brush it down. Tint my parting space using my Black Radiant Soft Focus Powder in the color Creamy Bronze. Oh, he back up here in the front, ain't he? And then I'm gonna top that a little bit with my contour shade, just to make sure it's blended and not too light. I could just tuck this right here Let me see. Since I'm not going to spray it down, and I'm going to add some edge control. Again, this is optional if you have the, the side to do it, but because I wear glasses, I don't need that tab to be down. Use some edge control and stick it behind my ear. Let me finish up my look real quick. Where's my highlight? Perfect. Let me do my contour on my nose real quick. Mixture of contour and sculpt. Tap that out and blend that down. Just pop that out a bit. Here we go. Oop, I gotta sharpen that bad boy. And my gloss. Do a little bit of that one too. Use my finishing spray and we are done. I'm in a good mood now. What y'all think? I think it looks great. And guess what? She's still glueless. I quite literally have no complaints about this wig whatsoever. Actually, wait, I do wish the hairline was plucked a little better. Y'all used to do a little bit more with your hairlines. And I feel like that has kind of like, kind of slowed down a bit over the last year or so. Not saying that you have to, because clearly I can do it. But for those of us who don't want to do it, I would suggest maybe bringing those hairlines back. The color looks great. That dark root is perfect. The curls that I added was very, minimal. It feels great to actually put some clothes on and look cute for a little bit. I feel good about my look. I feel good about that price. Okay, so don't call that man or that woman. Grab this one yourself and feel better. Shout out one more time to NADULA Hair for sending me this unit. I really appreciate it. I will put the direct link, my specs, and any coupon codes I have for this unit down below, so if you guys want to check it out, you can. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also smash the notification bell so you don't miss anything else coming up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Put my mic on. Hold up. Put this on. Turn this off. Okay. We are done, y'all, and I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Let me finish up this look. Hold on, let me bring y'all over here. I'm gonna go outside and show y'all my, my full look. Let me turn off the camera. Take this off so I can get my pictures. Gotta get my pictures. Jeez. Let's put these shoes on real quick so I can go outside. Oh, let me not twist my ankle. Let's come on down, come on down. The sun is blazing, child. Oof. These shoes are cute though. They work perfectly with this outfit, I feel like. There's the look, y'all. I feel good. I feel a lot better. So, thank y'all. Bye.